Hello Hitman lovers, and today I'm gonna make a tier list of Hitman maps. And I'm gonna make a tier list rating based on how fun is to play gun blazing or John Wick style on that map. Because on my channel I'm playing only gun blazing. Like I'm just not playing the objective at all. I'm not doing all this boring sneaky stuff. So I'm just coming, shoot the hell of everyone. So I'm gonna rate how fun is every map. So basically the tier list is working like on the top tier is superb, my favorite map, and on the bottom is F, is like fuck off this map. So let's start from the beginning and to the end, like on the timeline of Hitman. So let's begin in the ICA training yacht. Well, because it's a training map and it's not big and it's kind of boring map. I like almost never played. I played once just because to complete the achievement. I'm gonna give it an F, and fucking boring map. Next up is Paris. Paris is like the first map in the Hitman franchise. It's very big. It's a big map. Very beautiful. A lot of NPCs. A lot of stuff to do. But in my personal opinion, it's a little bit too. I don't know. It's in the one huge building, and you have a little bit of like alleys outside the building. So for me, it's not that fun of a map. Like I dig the fashion show and like all the atmosphere of the map, yes, but to play as gun blazing, it's a little bit boring sometimes. So I'm gonna give it like medium, like B. B. Next is Sapenisia. Well, Sapenisia is trying to be like a map of a small town. Like it's the second map of Hitman, and when I played first time, I was in love because you basically have a big building, like of the first objective, and you have an underground tunnel, and you have a big mansion, and you have like a huge city block outside of this mansion where you can just walk, and you have a lot of opportunities to snipe, to sneak, to do a lot of stuff. So basically, the Sapienza map, if it was just a little bit bigger, it was like a small GTA map. It's have this GTA vibe because it's very open and you can enter to a lot of buildings. In my opinion, it's a very fun map to play at. It's not a superior, like it's not my favorite all time, but definitely, I'm gonna definitely give her an A map because every time I'm got a little bit bored and I want to spice it up, I'm playing Sapinese because a lot of opportunities, a lot of fun, and you have a lot of elusive targets and other special targets on this map. Next up is Marrakesh. Marrakesh is another cool map because it's a very huge. You have a bazaar, you have the embassy, you have the school. Well, the school itself is not my favorite because every time you go gun blazing in the school, there's an annoying alarm. But as a map itself, it's very fun to play. A lot of NPCs, a lot of cover. You can play it as you want. You can start from the embassy. You can go from the underground and go to the embassy or snipe from one of the roofs. Very cool map. Definitely is a superb map by my book. I wish they will have more maps like this in Hitman. Next up is Bangkok. Bangkok is a cool map, I guess, but I have the same problem with Bangkok is like I have with the Paris. It's just a one big building. So basically, like you entering into this hotel, and that's it. Basically, you don't have any like lot of approaches. Like so, all right, you could go like climb a pipe or something like this, but you playing in one hotel. It's not a very big map, so. So I'm gonna give Bangkok a B for Bangkok. Next up is Colorado. Well, Colorado is an interesting map. It's big one. You have a couple of buildings. You can play basically however you want. But I don't like the Colorado because it's everyone have guns on the map, and second, the atmosphere of Colorado is like basically you playing like a I don't know, like in sort of military base. It's not a very interesting eye candy mission. So if you want to play gun blazing, you just basically start a second war, and because everyone have guns, and you don't have like a very vertical play, because there's not all the buildings have only like one or two floors, and there's not that much of the buildings on that map either. So for Colorado, I'm gonna give it a F, a like fucking annoying map. I don't like it. All right, next up is Hokkaido. Is this map in the Japan where you need to kill some guy who having like sort of surgery, and I always shoot him in the balls. It's a very fun map. You are playing in like a big facility, so basically you can tell me, hey, it's like a Paris map, but I don't know, something about the visuals of this map. It's very aesthetically pleasing. You have a lot of vertical rooms that you can go. You have like about like 4 floors, I believe. You have a very interesting places to have a gunfight. There's this lab where a lot of yakuzas that you can make a cool gunfight over there, and then you can go to the facility where they have like a big rooms and to make a standoff over there. So for me, Hokkaido is basically, I'm gonna give it an A. Very cool map. Kind of like. Next up is Hawke's Bay. Well, Hawke's Bay is the first map of Hitman 2. It's very interesting because in the beginning you need to break into the mansion. So you have like a interesting element of like a thief that you like can imagine that you're a thief breaking inside the building, and then the target come with a lot of guards, like they coming with the convoy. So it's an interesting presentation, and it's map where I have a video of John Wick house shootout, because basically it's a small map because it's only one villa, but it's fun. I don't know why, because you play at night and you can make a cool takedowns with a silence pistol. You can't make a lot of content or play too long because there's not a lot of guards. So basically, it's a fast map. If this map will have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 villas that you need to, I don't know, go to other villa and complete other objective, it will be much cooler. It will be definitely an S. But as it now, I will give it to the Housekeys Bay. Let's see. Well, it's not like Bangkok. Bangkok is sack ball, so I'm gonna give it an A. All right. So the next map is Miami. Miami is an interesting map. It's a very big one. This is what I like. I like my stuff big. Like if I was an American, I was like a great American because I like everything big, and America love big. But this map is big, and you have one target that like driving around the map, and the second target is like in a big building with a lot of guards. So basically, you have a big portion of map that is not really playable. Like if you're going gun blazing, you have nothing to do there. It's not for you because like you're going to the first big building on the left to kill the dude. Like you're breaking into the facility, and this facility is dark. There's not a lot of lights, so it's not very pleasing to play there. It's very dark and kind of boring. And then like you need to force yourself to go to that conference area and to make a gunfight there, because there's a cool little clubs where they have like this formula. I don't know, like they have like a Formula One contest. So basically, they have a lot of like small clubs with a lot of NPCs. You can make a very cool gunfights there, but basically you don't really have a reason to be there. So it's kind of a missed opportunity for the developers. I don't know. They could maybe give 2 more targets. One of the targets will like circle in the clubs area where is all this conference, and there's like another building outside that is unused, like in the far like on the far end of the map. There is like in a building and the hospital, I believe. it's never been used. So like you don't really have any reason to go there, but it exists. So I don't know why. Again, very missed opportunity. So Miami, I gonna give it like it's fun to play, but again, not too much content. I'm gonna give it B. Yeah, B. Well, we have nothing at S. It's C tier. Let's see. Next up is Santa Fortuna. Next up is Santa Fortuna. Santa Fortuna is a great example of a great map because they dropping you inside of a really big open world. You have a little houses of some poor people. You have a big mansion. You have like a cocaine field. You have a construction site. You have that lady that living in the small mansions in that little village, and you have a fishing village. Again, huge map. A lot of opportunities to take cover and hide in buildings and make a choking points for the guards to shoot them. A lot of escape routes. Well, it's like my most famous video that have like 2 million views. So definitely I'm gonna be a bias and I'm gonna give it an S tier. But even without the video, this map is amazing, and I wish they will make more of them. Like yes, like less Bangkok maps and more Santa Fortuna maps, like this kind of concept. Next up is Mumbai. Mumbai, first of all, without is an S tier map. I don't fucking know what happened to the devs. Mumbai is like all the other maps. It's huge. By the definitions of Hitman games, it's like a GTA. It's like an amazing big map. I don't know. I like it because as a Hitman, you're really feeling like you are an assassin in the real world because you need to get to your target. You need to pass by a big a market. You can enter some buildings and maybe to snipe from here, or maybe like I don't know, to breaking or jump from the wall. Like you're really feeling like you're in a big open living world, and you need to kill your target however you want. In the other maps, it feels like this world is created around you. Like in the maps, like again Paris, it feels like this whole map is created for one target. But in Mumbai, it's like a big city, and your target in some random building in this big city, and then you need to get there. And this feeling of traveling is by my book, it's very cool. It's very immersing. And if you get caught, you can go run away into the city, back into the city, and hide. But in maps like Hokkaido, for example, if you get caught, you can't escape because you're locked in this one facility. So, and what is very sad, there's not many missions or contracts in Mumbai. There's only one main mission, and there's, I believe, only one special contract, or it's called side missions or something like this. Like, very sad. Cool map. The dev school definitely use it more for more amazing contracts. So next up is Whitetown Creek. Is this small map in the US when you're playing in like a small town, I guess, in the suburbs, and you can approach this mission however you want. There's a lot of opportunities. The map is it's a small map, but a lot of fun opportunities for gunplay because you can skip around the villas and to shoot from the windows and like I don't know, like go climb to the tree house and shoot from the tree house. A lot of like you can really play with the guards because they can jump from the fences and the guards can't climb fences, so you can like play a little bit Assassin's Creed with them. A lot of cool stealth play you can do because all the guards are isolated in this villas. Like every villa have like maybe I I don't know, like 5, 6 guards, so you can kill them, then go to the next house and kill them too. So it's not like in Colorado, if you get caught in one building, if you get caught in Colorado, the whole fucking map know that you're existing and they will hunt you down. In this Whiten Creek map, it's more simple and it's more approachable. Very fun to play it. I'm gonna give it A. It's not like an amazing map, but it's definitely a fun one. Next up is Ambrose Island. Well, Ambrose Island is a new map, which is you playing on island and you need to kill some pirates. This map is very cool, in my opinion, because it's like a Far Cry map. Because you've been thrown into the island, and you have a lot of approaches. You have caves, you have jungles, you have like a little village that you can go. You have a big tower that you can climb and snipe from there. Very big map with a lot of opportunities of like playing however you want. If you want like a combat stealth, you can do it because you have a lot of places to hide, like bushes and caves. If you want to like kill someone and then disengage, you can do it by. I have a little bit problem. It's the default map is like at night. Sometimes it's a little bit like boring, the dark maps, because it's like everything dark. But with modes, you can play this map on daylight. So if we account for a daylight, like for the mod that you can play for a daylight version of this map, I will gonna give it a B. No, an A. Because again, the map is cool and all, but it's not for everyone. Because like I like the village part of the map, but the jungle part, well, it's like a little bit like not very fun to look at it because it's just a jungle and trees and bushes. I more of a city boy. I like maps which are like in cities and stuff like this. So this is why it's not an A. But again, I like. Next up is Isle of Sgail. Well, this map, it's interesting because it's very huge. It's definitely, I think it's the biggest map in Hitman. Including like you have like a lot of floors and side rooms. Like you can play this map for like an hour. If you want to do like total gun blazing, this map will give you a challenge to complete it because the guards are fucking beasts. They have like shotguns, assault rifle, like, but it's feel to me that she's a little bit linear. And there's like too much guards. So basically, if you start a gunfight on this map, you will be surrounded like in seconds. Like a pro player like me, I can handle this. Like I can handle the nonsense there is like happening on the map. There's like 200 guards coming at you, but it's overwhelming. So like you're not very enjoying the gunfight because you're always trying to survive. Like there's too much points of entrance. So basically, no matter where you hide, they're gonna flank you like from 3 other directions. It's sometimes it's like not that fun for me. It's like a little bit like this is why I don't play it much. But if I want to make like a long video, I'm definitely playing it. I'm gonna give it like a B. Solid B, yeah. Next up, New York map. It's a New York map. It's exactly like Paris maps. You're entering into the facility and you inside this building. You can go left, right. You can exit the building. You need to complete the objective and get the fuck out. It is interesting because, well, again, you in an American environment. It's like a beautiful bank. You have a safe. You have guards, but it's a very linear map. And to be fair, let's see where it is. New York. Here it is. I'm gonna give it a C because on maps like Paris, at least, you have other paths where you can go and deal with your targets. In New York, there's only like 2 paths because your target is on the top floor, and you can go only from the stairs on the left or from the right. That's it. No other options. So it's very limited. It's like if you're playing gun blazing, it's like a shooting gallery. It's fun. It's like Call of Duty. It's fun, but almost no replay value. But again, not that bad of a map. Heaven Island. Heaven Island is it's interesting because a lot of maps when I'm like making the rating right now, there's a lot of great maps in Hitman games. Like sometimes they fuck it up and they make like horrible maps like Colorado, but most of them are very fun to replay. Definitely fun to replay, and Heaven Island is one of them. It's a big map, and they have a dynamic weather. Like if you play long enough, there's gonna come storm. I don't know. Not a lot of players know this, but yes, if you wait long enough, there's gonna be like a huge storm because you start the mission like on beautiful day, but eventually there's gonna be a storm. And in terms of gun blazing John Wick style play, a lot of beautiful places to make a gunfight. You have the club, like there's like a little beach with the club on the left. Very fun to fight there. Like you can hide in the kitchen, and all the guards have pistols. Like it's fun when guards have pistols because it's not overwhelming when they come in with a assault rifle and then like killing you with 2-3 bullets. Like with pistols, you have more like you can have fun. You can just play with the guards, and they don't have a lot of flashbangs. Like if we're gonna speak about Colorado, oh my god! If you're gonna make it gun blazing in Colorado, well, fucking wear the sunglasses because they're gonna throw a flashbangs at you like crazy. So Heaven Island, definitely an A map, definitely. Dubai, okay, let's speak about Dubai. Dubai is going to, I'm gonna tell you straightforward, it's gonna go to the C tier because it's a very linear map. Again, if you start to play it, you can go to the left or to the right if you're playing gun blazing, right? And that's it, and then you just need to work your way up to the last target that he's hiding in like a sort of like a compound, which is like kind of interesting because he have a house inside the tower. Like what is going on? Like when I first saw this, like you playing inside like sort of like a tower, I guess, and then you're going to the last floor and there's like a building inside the building. He's so rich that he built a building inside the rooftop of a building. What the fuck, man? But again, it's very boring to look at it. The Dubai map, it's like it's all orange, like it's have like an orange tint, and all the guards like have like a white, and it's just a boring location in my opinion. I don't really love the location at all. Like if you look into the distance, like the background of the Dubai map is kind of cool, I must agree, because you sort of can see into the distance, other buildings. All right, next up is Dartmoor. Well, Dartmoor is an interesting map because I do like the concept, like you entering a big like old school castle, and you need to kill some people there. But the color correction of that map is making so boring. Like when you're entering inside the castle itself, it's all brown. And when I'm playing it, it's boring for me to play it because it's dark and brown. And when I'm recording, like after I record it and you have the compression, like the video itself is look like a chunky brown pixel. Like it's not fun to watch it. Like the map may be sometimes fun, but it's not fun to watch at all. Like it's very boring map for eyes. It's not interesting. So I'm gonna give it like C. It's not a fuck off map, but definitely not a fun one. Berlin. Well, Berlin is the ultimate map because you fucking gonna do a gun blazing in a fucking nightclub. It's like straight out of John Wick video. So it's very fun because you can enter to the club like from 10 different positions. You can go like from the biker house, from the roof, from the tunnel below, like however you want, just approach it. You can have a very cool gunfights over there. One problem that I have with this map is that there's not a lot of what you can do inside the biker house. Like there's a biker house near the club, and there's a lot of bikers with the shotguns and AKs. It's a very cool place, but you don't have any reason to go there. Like, not really. If you're playing like the main objective is to kill 5 agents, I believe, you can kill them all in the club without go in that section of the map, of the biker section. Like, missed opportunity for me. Definitely gonna give it an A and S. S, because it's just good vibes map. It's just fun. You just come. There's a music. You start to shoot everyone, and there's a music playing in the background. You vibing. Like it very much. Let's see next. And next up we have Chinchon Chinchong, Chongqing Chong map. One of my favorite maps. It's a China map, I believe, or Japan, China. But, it's the guys with the small eyes. Very cool map. It's a very vibey, cyberpunk with neon lights. First target is like in sort of like a abandoned building. Very cool. The second part of the map is this underground lab. What a fucking disaster. Like, the map itself, super vibe. Like, when you play it, you feel like straight out of a movie. Like, you're feeling Max Payne 3 vibes. Like, there's a rain, and there's you killing guards while it's rain and dark and neon lights. And then when you're going to the fucking lab, the change of the atmosphere, like, it's like the sewer maps. Like, every game there's a sewer map that like after you're playing the game, you like enjoying, and when there's a sewer map, you're like, shit, the sewer map, I don't know. So this is exactly when you need to go to the fucking lab, you'll just like, let's just get over it, because it's just a lab. Lab is most of the time boring. It's like all white. It's not a very pleasing environment to play. So unfortunately, it's an A map for me, because the first part of the map is very cool for me, very vibey, but the second is boring as shit. So next up is Mendoza. Let's see Mendoza. Where it's Mendoza? Mendoza. Well, let's speak. Mendoza it's like the last map of Hitman, and you in sort of like a big party in the vineyard with a big house and a factory for wine. Like, by all the, like, if you think about it, it should be a S map, because it's big, you can approach however you want. But I don't know, something about the environment and the color correction and overall, it's, I don't know, I rarely playing this map. I don't know why, because I don't know. It's very hard to point what exactly is boring me on this map, but it's kind of, the environment is not that fun to play at. I'm gonna give it an A. Let's see. And of course we have the, what is this? Carpaccio Mountain. Well, it's not really a map, you're just on the train. Definitely a fuck off map. Like, just going straight forward. Like, what a horrible map for Hitman. Like, I don't know who thought that it's gonna be a great like map for Hitman, like for ending the Hitman game. But whatever. So let's see if I forgot something. No, ICA facility training is like, well, yeah, fuck off. It's just a training map. I don't really like them anyway. Well, this was my rating video. As you can see, a lot of A maps. So great job, devs. They make very cool maps. Other maps can be very cool too if they have more targets to kill. You can't just make a huge map and put one target on the like farthest corner and forget about the whole map. Like, why? Why? You already made the map, so just spread the targets all around so I can engage with the whole world, with the whole map. So yeah, Let me hear you in the comments what you think. What is your favorite map and what is your fuck off map? See ya.